Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. So today I have for you a sewing project. I'm going to show you how I made this long sleeved blouse without a pattern. So this is my fabric. All in all, I used 2 yards of fabric, and then this is the dress that I usually use for my patterns, and then I just put it on top of my fabric like that, and then I cut the shape out, leaving a seam allowance on the sides, of course. So when I cut about half, I folded it in half, and then I cut the other half to make sure that I had identical shapes on both sides. So there are my two pieces, the front and the back. Then I went on to my front piece, and then I folded it in half, and then I went on to the middle, and then I used my ruler and measured about 4 inches from the neckline down, and then I marked. And then I also marked where the shoulders start from, and then I basically just used my curved ruler to draw that shape of the neckline, and then I just cut it out. So these are the facings for the front neckline and the back. And there I was just ironing on some interfacing. And then after ironing on the interfacing, I just go on the edge, and then I start to fold it and iron just like that. Then I take it to the sewing machine, and then I sew this part down. So then after that, I now take the facings, and then I attach them to the front and the back piece.
If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you.
Then I just go ahead and then I sew them down.
We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever.
After sewing them down, I'll now take my scissors, and then I make those little notches so that when I turn it inside out, everything will lie completely flat, and then I just iron it down. After ironing, I will now put the two pieces, the front and the back, together, and I'll also join the facings at the top like that, and then I will also pin the sides and the top shoulders.
As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch watch our dreams appear. I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will.
Then I just went ahead and then I sewed this on the sewing machine.
'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days.
So for the sleeves, I used the dress to make a sleeve. If you are not sure how to do this, I'm going to link in some of my other videos so that you can see how I draft a sleeve pattern from the dress. Then I just went ahead and then I cut out the sleeve. Then I took my ruler and then I went on to the side of the sleeve and then I drew that straight line. So you notice that I'm trying to have it a little bit wider at the bottom of the sleeve. And then I cut my other sleeve. So there are my two sleeves. Then at this point I had my sewing machine on tension 0 because I wanted to gather the edges of these arms. So the easier option would be to just put elastic, but I wanted to put these little cuffs. So I just went ahead and then I sewed that, and then I started to gather my sleeve on the bottom. Then I inserted that little cuff that you see there, and then I just pinned it, and then I just went ahead and then I sewed it down on the sewing machine. And I did the same thing for the other sleeve. So there are my two sleeves done. And then I went on to my sleeve and then I folded them inside out, and then I went on to the edge of the sleeve and then I put those little pegs. Then I went on to sew the sleeves shut. After that, I now started to attach the sleeves onto the main part of the top, and I just did it like that. Then I inserted the other sleeve, pinned it down, and then I sewed it. Since the top is like wide open at the bottom, I inserted these little two bands. They were each about 1 yard long, and then I went on to attach them at the bottom of the top so that when I tie it, it will give it a little bit of shape on the bottom.
The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been.
So to hold these bands in place, I also made these little 2 loops that I attached on the front and the back of the blouse. So that is the finished blouse. I've inserted the sleeves. I've also inserted the bands on the bottom. By the way, I also have